Beautiful sunny afternoon in Michigan. Jason Phillips from Appraise, out inspecting a 1969 Pontiac GTO. It's a true 242 GTO car, fully restored. Correct code 47 metallic burgundy. Factory black trim. Let's go through the car real quickly and we'll take it for a test drive. For starters, stuck a magnet around the car. Quite often people will say, how come you use that magnet instead of a digital paint meter? I have both, but the magnet's just easier to explain instead of going through all the readings. Car's got great magnetic adhesion all the way around. Very clean body lines. It's fit together very nicely. The hood's not humped up in any aggressive way. Door lines are very appropriate. Doors are closing nicely. Skin lips show very nicely. Car was all taken apart, about a 3-finger close, and there you have it. Car's got original glass. That being said, there's some hairline roller marks. This window I left up because it's probably the worst one of the four. Few scratches in the passenger side glass door, but nothing exciting. The bold print in my shirt, you can see from a couple feet away. It's probably not a good angle, but the car is well sanded and buffed, very clean. Bumpers fit nicely. The gap here on this bumper, it may be slightly further from the body. Bumper might have been fixed a long time ago and then replated, but the plating's in really nice shape. It's a minimal complaint, but it's a small detail. The paint shows really wonderfully. Got a little 1-inch, probably a drip in the clear that got sanded out. But really, the paint just doesn't show any other real flaws to speak of. Hasn't had many miles put on it probably because it doesn't really have any stone splash. Let's get under it. Trim tag and the VIN tag are properly affixed and cleaned up, easy to read. Before I hop under, it's got a WT code 69 correct style block for this application. Correct dual air inlet on the air cleaner. Conventional ignition. The paint and the exhaust cast finish is very nice. All the front suspension's all been rebuilt. Firewall's done in a nice satin black. Just under hood engine bay is showing really nicely. Period tar top style battery. Dual snorkel, that's what I meant to say. Car has some pretty good bragging rights underneath. You can see the frame has been very nicely restored. No evidence of cuts or welds that I can see ahead of the spring pockets. Doesn't appear to have previous collision damage in any obvious fashion. Sway bar, pitman arm, idler arms, everything has been gone through. Tie rod ends, everything's painted cast gray. Very little paint peel or anything to notice. Engine doesn't appear to be seeping out any oil from the bottom. I don't know the age of the rebuild, but I can't imagine it's been very long. Further back, a 3925661 cast Muncie. I'll give you a better view of that in a second. Bolt-in ball joints all been changed. Floors are in great shape. Satin black paint on the frame. Pinch welds are really nice throughout here. You can see there's no distortions. Maybe you can see that. Inner rocker structure up along here is all very clean. Just finished up about a 3-hour-long inspection on the vehicle. Got about 200 photos of it. Stock style dual exhaust. Transmission's a 3925660 case. Muncie, fill and a drain plug. But underbody shows very nice. Back in the rear we got a 10-bolt 355 correct boxed lower control arms you can see there, sway bar. Looks like it's been all rebuilt. All new fuel lines, brake lines. Doesn't look like they left anything undone. Backing plates on the drums were restored. Axle's been restored. 69 cast axle. Rally 2s with PMD caps. These are painted wheels with no rings. Firestone Super Sport F70 14s all the way around. Tread's in real nice shape. A few marks where somebody had fit a trim ring probably on there in the past. Inside, it's a restored reproduction GTO interior. Seats work nicely, carpet, seats. Headliner all show very nice. A few little subtle wrinkles or bulges there in the sail panels. This dash has been recovered in a pretty close to OEM correct vinyl grain. AM radio, factory tack. Let's get it on the road and see how it runs. The car's 116 degrees. It's warm out here. The engine's sitting at 88, cold start. Oil's clean and full. Jason Phillips from Appraise doing a pre-purchase inspection on a 1969 GTO today. If you need service like this, give us a call. 800-301-3886. Drop that hood and we'll take it for a drive. Engine sounds pretty tight. Traffic's a little heavy. It's a Friday afternoon. Oil pressure's way up there. Temp gauge hasn't started to climb yet. We got about a half a tank of gas. AM radio is making a little bit of noise. Wipers are working. Turn signals are working. Brake lights are working. Reverse lights did not appear to be functioning. That's about the only thing I found that wasn't operating. Power steering, power brakes car. Alrighty. Turn that down. First 4-speed, a little difficult to drive and hold the camera. Seems to hold the road nice. My hands are off the wheel. Steering down the road nice and straight on those bias ply tires and all new suspension. The tack is not currently working. First 4-speed. Geared pretty decent. I'm not turning too many R's. It sounds like a nice, reasonable gear. It's no 411 or anything like that. It says 355. It's probably what it is. Shifter operates nice and smooth. Clutch is engaging just within a couple inches off the floor. Not bad at all. The blower motor's working, horn works, turn signals are operating inside and out. Even the reverse lock is hooked up, which is kind of cool. maybe I'll let it rip here with too much traffic. This car's being inspected for a potential purchaser who's looking at the car a long distance and didn't want to get on a plane. So again, if this sounds like service you need, give us a call. We've got 300 guys around the country who can go out and check out a car for you, jack it up, take photos, and take it for a test drive. So far, no surprises. The odometer appears to be turning, showing 10,000 miles. It was either reset at restoration time or perhaps it's got 110 on it. I don't think it's had 10,000 miles of road time on this paint because the paint looks too good. So about as fast as I'm going to be able to go here in all this traffic. Seems to get down the road pretty good. Turn around and head back here in a minute. Based on the appearance of those common stock mufflers, it's I'd say it's got a little bit of an aggressive cam in it. Nothing too horrible. Pontiacs don't like a real big cam, but it's got a mild cam in it. You can feel a little lope. We got a lot of traffic oncoming here. It's almost 5 p.m. on a Friday night. All right, my lens is going to jiggle a little bit because I got to shift and steer. Got a nice aggressive acceleration, no flat spots felt. Engine seems to be timed well. Temperature starting to come up on the gauge. I'm going to apply the brakes here with my hands off the wheel in a minute. See what we got. Our car's stopping nice. Pedal feels good, no pulsing. Didn't really give me a pull one way or the other. I'll stay quiet for a minute so you can hear that engine. That it's warmed up, we'll pull off for a minute and let it rip one more time before we get back to the owner's lot. Very nice. One of the mufflers might be rattling or bumping the floor in the rear. As I take off aggressively, I could hear that, but don't hear it anymore. Could be the angle I had the car on. Well, it seems to get down the road good. Jason Phillips from Appraise. I'm wrapping up a pre-purchase inspection on a 1969 GTO. It's a true 242 GTO car. Let us know if you need an inspection sometime, 800-301-3886. Parking brake seems to work, and it illumines as it should. 165, 172. Got a few small hairline cracks in the nose as some of these GTOs develop. Nothing too substantial. Got a few little marks in this rear glass. Original date-coated seat belts are retracting fine. This dash cap has been restored and replaced. It could stand to be tightened up a little bit on this side. Nothing drastic. Recap, the door panels and the seat trim all show very nice. Carpet shows great. Headliner shows nicely. Still photos will depict that. All right, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Leave us some favorable feedback.